Hey everyone, 2 days here, and back at it again with another video. But this time I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about the 100, and mainly the whole situation surrounding Lexa's death. I do think that her death was not done in the best way. Me personally, I definitely knew she was going to die, but the way they killed her was kind of just like, we need to get rid of her now, so let's just do this. It didn't feel like it was too creative the way that she died, because she was a really great character, and I felt like she should have had a much better death. I mean, majority of people knew she was going to die. She was a guest star, so it was either she's dying or, I mean, I don't know. It was more than likely that she was going to die. Most people expected that. But I know a lot of the anger too is more like, why did she die like that? Why did she have to die that way? But I do understand everyone's anger towards Lex's death and why everything could have been resolved a lot differently. Personally, even if I'm upset about a character's death, I tend to separate them from the actual actor, and in my head that makes it all right, although I know that's not everybody can do that. And even though I myself am not gay or bisexual, I can wholeheartedly understand everyone's anger towards Lex's death. I guess at first I was just as upset as everyone else, but I started to see people making death threats towards Jason. There were people sending death threats on Twitter. I don't know if there were any other social media platforms, but the point is, people were sending death threats towards Jason, and to me that was kind of like, oh, I need to defend this guy. I started to feel bad for Jason. However, after watching a lot of different teens and young adults' reactions to Lex's death, I began to really fully understand that this wasn't just an uproar over a character's death, but more of a natural reaction that's similar to losing someone close to you. I guess because I am a straight male that I'll never be able to fully understand or relate, but a lot of the reaction is completely justified. I do agree with that. What I will say, however, and I know a lot of you guys will not agree with me, but I don't think anyone should be actively trying to get the show taken off of the air. No matter how much you hate Jason, that shouldn't translate to getting the show canceled, which would put a lot of innocent actors out of work and get rid of a show that is arguably one of the best in the CW right now. I know season 4 is already confirmed, but the rebellion towards the show right now is guaranteed to translate over to that season and possibly cause the show's downfall, which would be unfortunate for everyone. And to wrap things up, I don't think it's appropriate to send death threats to anyone. Sure, he killed off a character that we all loved and that represented the LGBT community, but the fact of the matter is, sending death threats to another human being and doing so over the internet not only puts their life in danger and can actually cause serious mental impact on them, but it also endangers the person who sent the threat. Since everything said on social media is archived, can be accessed by pretty much anybody in a high position, something like a death threat just won't be looked over. And if it isn't possible to dispel your hatred towards Jason, then think of it like this. Is it really worth putting your entire life on the line just to try and ruin somebody else's? Or is it more worthwhile to look past all of the things that hurt you and to push forward with positive energy to try and make everything better for you and the other person's future? Thank you everyone for hearing me out, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. 2 days out.